I want to talk about your book. I urge you to read the book. I'm too well educated to enjoy books by politicians, but I like this one. And I was even a little surprised that I did. I admire the governor very much, but first of all, I'll comment that this book has a little bit of the atmosphere of the peril of the Roman Republic. It's a chapter that has Praetorian Guard in it as a title chapter. You talk about the death of us running the country instead of and replaced by a ruling class. Explain that a little bit and why so urgent?
Sure. So first of all, I actually did write the book. I mean, I know most people in my position would not. And it wasn't that I basically say, how did you manage to do that? You're governor, and I was running for re-election, all this stuff, and basically I just slept less. I cut that back on the sleep, and you just made it happen late at night for a period of many months. But I did not want to have someone else write it because it wouldn't have been authentically in my voice. And so I was the only one that could do it. So we did do it. I think if you look, I mean, what we've really seen is and this has happened over many, many years and decades, we've seen constitutional government just be unmoored from the founding ideals, from the rule of law. You see an administrative state that is unaccountable, partially through the neglect of Congress by not using the power of the purse to rein it in, partially because Congress has delegated lawmaking authority to unelected federal agencies, partially because you haven't had executives that have been really willing to wield Article II power to root out some of the problems that we see. You have a media which basically serves this regime. They serve the intelligence agencies, they serve the entrenched establishment, and the media used to pride itself on speaking truth to power, and basically what they do is they defend the current arrangements against anybody who would deign to speak out against it or fight against it. And so we really have a situation in which so much power is being exercised in ways that are not accountable to the electorate. And I think that power is being exercised in ways that are contrary to conservative ideas, and I think that's substantively problematic. But I think even larger is how much more power is going to be wielded by this ruling class without effectively the consent of the governed. And they are a minority view in this country, regardless of what anyone would like to tell you. So I think that it is a crisis of self-government. I think we need a revival of true American constitutional principles, but you really need the restoration of accountability over these agencies and over the administrative state.
Thank you. Thank you.